ITTF World Tour Polish Open 2012. It's the women's singles finals. We have on the left from Romania, Elisabeta SAMARA, and she is facing from China, Ning. Chinese team, by the way, arrived with only 3 players to the tournament, which were Ning in the women's and Wang Hao and ROU in the men's, and they all made it to the finals. Ning now facing Elisabeta SAMARA, and we'll see later on the match in the men's singles finals, which will be played by Wang Hao versus ROU. So very good success rate for the Chinese team, I have to say, as usual. Warm-up time between these two. Here in the green we see Ning, 22 years old only, from China, world-ranked #1, silver medalist at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Won the World Table Tennis Championships 2011, won the Asian Table Tennis Championships 2009. Numerous World Tour successes for her. The Slovenian Open, placed second in the Caribbean. The China Open 2012 as well. She's facing the black dress. Elisabeta SAMARA from Romania, 23 years old, world ranked at 22 currently. Round of 16 in the Olympics 2012. Round of 16 in the European Championships, in which she has played since 2005. For 7 years now on a top European level. She's 3 times European Youth Champion, twice in the doubles and once 2007 in the women's singles. And she's nodding, which signals she's ready to begin this match, looking for the winner of the Polish Open 2012 in the women's singles. Oh, that was lucky right from the beginning here, Ning. A smile on SAMARA's face, albeit a wry smile. Both playing quite the similar style of table tennis, both aggressive topspin players. Like to use their forehand foremost. 3-1, early lead for Ning. Which I have to say does not surprise me at all. Ning only lost one game in this whole tournament against Wang Nam from Hong Kong, China. All of her other victories were 4-0. Elisabetta Samara, on the other hand, had to work much harder for her successes. 4 games to 2 in the first round, 4 games to 1, 4 games to 0, and 4 games to 1. That was a good serve receive, right back into the body of Ning, who it looked like was expecting that receive to go to the forehand side. And she's missed it again, 4-all now. And she's even in the lead. Yeah, Ding Ning, Chai-O being chanted here by the Chinese supporters who have found their way into the hall here on Championship Sunday in masses. Almost hit the net again. That receive here, that lobbed receive from Ding Ning, hit the post of the net, which counts technically as hitting the net. Elisabetta Samara now up 2 points, although she had to work hard for them. 7-5 in the first. Great serve by her as well. Completely surprised Ding Ning. Was expecting no spin on the serve. It was heavy underspin. Doing well. Because of this, the first game, Elisabetta Samara up in the lead, 9-5 now. The 10-5 game points to Elisabetta Samara from Romania. She takes the game. Elisabetta Samara winning the first game of the finals match against Ding Ning. 11-6. Second game about to commence with Ning to serve. She's down 1 game. That makes the second game she's lost in this whole tournament. Good start. She knows she needs to display positive body language, a positive attitude towards the game. If not for her opponent, but for herself as well. Seem too confident to me, Ning. She's complaining a bit, quite unusual of her. While Elisabetta Samara goes around exploring the hall. Well done by Elisabetta Samara, although Ning takes the point here. She brought back everything Ning threw at her, and then some. That was well done by Ning too now. Good serve. Received from Elisabetta Samara, trailed way too long. Allowed Ning to get that first fine topspin in. Proved to be enough already. Somehow caught the edge of the table. That counts as a point too. Elisabetta Samara apologizing. Very good sportsmanship here. The 23-year-old from Romania. Look how well she's doing in the longer rallies as well. Plays excellent topspin shots from both ends. And she's still in it. 5-4. Lucky ending for Ning here. Keeping her in the lead at 6-4 in the second game. I was a bit impatient of Elisabetta Samara, didn't take her time in setting up this point. Instead, she went in right at the third ball contact. Missed that one completely though. 8-4 now for Ning. What looked like a desperation shot was actually executed perfectly. She even has to smile. Stepped around in the backhand and played a colossal forehand topspin around the net. 10-5, 5 game points to Ning. Once more, very well executed by Elisabetta Samara. When she has the opportunity to get her forehand topspin in, it almost always ends in a point for her. Ning probably a bit surprised that ball came back anyway. Good emergency receive. 10-7, 3 game points to go. (11-7) is the score on the second game. Ning manages to equalize to 1 games each. Third game commencing. Elisabetta Samara to serve. Good rally right at the beginning. Ning to walk the distance in this rally. These two have met once before on an international level, which was the 2005 World Junior Championships. So a very long time ago. Almost 7 years exactly. That time Ning won at the round of 16, 4 games to 1. Can she repeat this here? I have to say, as far as forehand topspin goes, Elisabetta Samara has the advantage on her side. Very good speed variations in the setup with her backhand, mostly. Played a fast topspin, then a slower one with more spin. Didn't allow Ning to find a rhythm in that rally. The result is 3-1, now 3-2. Ning keeping tabs on Elisabetta Samara. Of course has an interest in not letting her opponent take off score-wise. Twice lucky. Caught the net and the edge of the table in turn. That was a good decision by Elisabetta Samara. She knows this as well. Just millimeters missing, literally. Once more, probably a bit too impatient. We have to give her credit for trying, because that is the way to put pressure on the world champion. You have to stay aggressive, look for the point early even. Now she's lost 3 in a row. Could be a point for a timeout. Maybe if Ning manages to make the next point as well. She does. 7-5 the score. It was very important for Elisabetta Samara to stay in this third game here. Closed the distance to 6-7. Now has equalized. That is hallmarks of a good player, to be able to pull yourself out of these situations without taking a timeout. I would have expected that on 6 already. 5 or 5-6 at that time. It was once more right decision she made. She didn't execute that perfectly. Didn't hit the ball just right. She wanted to play that down the line. Ning, she is so stable, almost never makes any unforced errors, and seems very present physically and mentally at the table at the moment. 9-7, her lead in the third game. Make that 10, which is 3 game points now to Ning. First one already used. That quickly deteriorated for Elisabetta Samara. Lost the third game, 11-7. Lucky Elisabetta Samara. Have to give her credit for her endurance during this rally. That receive somehow caught the edge of the table. Pretty good serve variation from Ning here. Not only was that side topspin serve, but also a weird angle. Samara worked herself up to a lead early in the fourth. Two points in a row, quick succession here. 3-all. Romanian coach obviously not a big fan of the timeout. Now Ning in the lead. Elisabetta Samara, 23 years old. She has all the building blocks of a great player. I'm sure she'll improve even more in the future. There's a very modern style of table tennis that we've come to enjoy here during the course of the Polish Open 2012. Good job from Ning this time, equalized to 5 points each. Good effort, very active at the table. Looked for the opportunity here to play forehand as soon as possible. So does Elisabetta Samara. Once more, up 1 point. Was a strange serve, nonetheless successful by Ning, the so-called tomahawk serve. She threw the ball up straight in front of her and then hit it either with her forehand or her backhand side of the racket. Very hard to see. Here she goes again. This time she didn't calculate her own spin in. Good receive by Elisabetta Samara. Still up 2 points, 8-6, as we're nearing the business end of this fourth game. The women's singles finals. Good job, 9-6 now. 2 points away from equalizing the score to 2 games each. is 4 game points for Romania. Ning has to work so hard for each of these points. Job once more, only 2 remaining. Make that 1, 10-9. For a timeout again, probably. Okay, maybe not. Ning has equalized. 10-all. Got a game point all on her own, 11-10, which would mean a 3-games-to-1 lead, and I'm not sure Elisabetta Samara can pull herself out of that as well. She needs to win this game somehow. She already lost 4 game points. She even has to defend 1. She doesn't. 12-10 is the score. Ning firmly in the lead, 3-games-to-1. Back in the 5th game here, women's singles finals. 3-1. Ning, the reigning world champion, is up against Elisabetta Samara from Romania. And that last game might have been the turning point. Elisabetta Samara had 4 game points, lost all 4 without taking a timeout. And now she's confronted with a Ning that has a 3-1 lead in the back and is up 2 points already in this game. At 3. Now she finally takes the timeout at 4-0. in what could be the last game of this match. Steps on the brake. Tries to slow the momentum and turn it around. See if that worked out at this point. Absolutely not. 5-0. Was a much needed pick-me-up for SAMARA. She needed that point desperately to stay in the match somehow. She's still got a long way to go. Very well done once more. Points in a row, and there's hope for her yet. Make that 4, there would be a point for a timeout now for the Chinese team probably. Very important point for Ning to stay ahead. 2 points. Keeps the advantage mentally on your side. Chinese supporters chanting Ning, Jayo. Come on, keep going. But it's Elisabetta Samara that keeps going. Well, that was a good serve from Ning, pretty unusual, so much side spin on it. And what Elisabetta Samara did was just lift it back, and Ning was overpowered by her own spin, so to speak. That rarely happens. Looked like she didn't know what to do with that either. 6-0. Good job, Elisabetta Samara. Once more, quickly to play that back. The forehand topspin from the backhand side. Straight down the line, 7-6. I hate to dwell on this, but if she somehow managed to win that third game, this will be a completely different game for her. Being down 8-7, while the game score is 2-2, it's quite another thing as being down 3 games to 1, which is what's happening right now. 1 point lead for the serving world champion Ning from China. Now she's only 2 points away from the Polish Open 2012. So well, and once more, final. This time though, and it's match point, Ning. Championship point even. Averted once more, 10-0. Should not have missed that. I'm sure she knows this as well. Look at the look of determination on Ning's face. She wants to win it, and she wants to end it right now. And she does it. At the second time of asking, she takes the game and she takes the match as well. 12-10 in the fifth. Ning wins over Elisabetta Samara 4-1. Congratulations nonetheless to Elisabetta Samara. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of her. She's certainly someone to keep an eye on in terms of being able to beat the top Chinese players. But anyway, confirmation on the screen here, 6-11, 11-7, 11-7, and then twice 12-10. Congratulations, Ning winning the GAC Group 2012 World Tour event, the Polish Open in Poznan. One more match to go, ladies and gentlemen, will of course be the men's singles finals, which will start here in just a few minutes.